here we are halfway through my 10-week challenge for Men's Fitness. The idea is to put on 10 kilos of lean mass in just 10 weeks. I'm 5 weeks in and I've put on about 4 kilos of lean muscle. And I have been eating my 6 meals a day. I've been training 4 times a week, been leaving me in agony sometimes, but at the same time I've been gaining, and I'm looking forward to seeing how we get on today.
With his job, being in London, it's very busy, so we've had to make plan Bs on the times to ensure he's getting the right calories in, but he's done that and that's why we're seeing progress.
So today's session is an upper body hypertrophy workout, and that involves lots of eccentric lifts and high reps, slow tempo.
We're going to be spending far more time under tension, so slowing the negatives right down, doing more repetitions, keeping the rest periods shorter, and supersetting exercises. So essentially within the workout, the muscle has worked for longer. So we start with back. We did a wide grip pull down, supersetted with a straight arm dumbbell rows. Again, the first exercise slightly heavier, focusing on the contraction at the bottom of the rep, so the isometric, and then a straight arm rows, really focus on holding the back under tension, again at the isometric phase. So again, it's all about tension at superset, and it's very effective and very grueling. So we use another superset for back, with a seated cable row first, just a great compound exercise to hit the entire back with relatively heavy weight. Then we went into a variation of a seated row with ropes. We had some lean forward, so you're just using different angles to hit the back in a different way. I think it's a great exercise with lighter weight.
It completely knackered my grip, and I just kept on having to release the weight before I could keep going.
We went into chest next with incline dumbbell press. I kept increasing the weight on the sets because I felt Sam could do more. This was just simply to just keep pushing the chest. There was nothing magical about this. We were using slow negatives and isometric again, just to create as much tension on the pecs as possible.
It's difficult to decide which was the hardest workout today. Every single one of them back to back was just killing my forearms, my grip was disappearing, the pump in my arms was getting really intense, but I mean that's the idea, like I need to keep tension in my muscles throughout the whole workout in order to expand and grow.
The next exercise we did for chest was dumbbell flies. Same kind of thing, 3 sets, about 10 to 15 reps, and just going as heavy as we can whilst maintaining all the tension. We went into side lateral dumbbell raises to hit the deltoids. For this transformation I want to emphasise kind of the V shape, so getting your deltoids is really going to help. So we did 15 to 20 reps, and then we went into partials straight away with the same weight, and then we went to a heavier weight and did 10 shorter partials. The idea here is just to keep the tension on the deltoids. They're a slow twitch fibre group, so we just find they respond better to this style of training. So to finish, we did a superset for arms. So we did a fat bar tricep push down, superset to a seated dumbbell curls.
And that was just really painful, like having to cling on to the weight while I was lifting it was really difficult, but it's all part of the process. I've just finished the upper body workout with Adam, and it was very, very hard actually. It's probably one of the hardest sessions I've done so far.
So I really pushed him today, and I think he felt it, but he did very well. Like I said, thrown him in the deep end, and he's taking it right on the chin, which is awesome.
So I've just weighed myself, and I'm really pleased to find out that I've put on 1 kilo of mass every week for the 5 weeks so far.
In terms of Sam gaining another 5 kilos in the last 5 weeks, it will be tougher to do. The reason I say it's tougher is because the body is more responsive to new stimulus from the beginning. However, as the body settles into it, it's not about shocking the body, it's just changing the emphasis of the stimulus, so which is what we're doing by cycling and training. And that's why I'm keeping room for more food if we need it. It's not just the weight, it's the visual appearance, and I'm happy with how Sam's visually changing, which is more important than the scales, if anything.